Good afternoon, my darlings. It is still Thursday, the 22nd. It's the afternoon, and I have finished work for the week. I am beyond thrilled, my lovelies. I told you I'm taking a step back. So Thursday afternoon is a good day to finish work for the week. Yes. What have I got? Ooh, a delivery. A delivery with no packaging that you can read anything on. We have James Herbert's Moon, The Survivor by James Herbert, and something I have been meaning to treat myself for a very long time, and I am so happy. Dun 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 dun. The cats. The cats. Yes. By Nick Sharman. In the vein of the rats, but we'll call it the cats. And there's a cat sat right behind me. If you can see, he's sat right behind me, watching me. It's all right, mate. Oh, I've got a good little boy. He does like a cuddle from his mama. So, first one we'll do is Moon. I love this one by James Herbert. It's so subtle and scary. Yeah, it is. It's first published in 1985 by New English Library, and this edition published in the year 2000 by Pan Books, an imprint of Pan Macmillan Limited. So, yeah, it wasn't the edition I was expecting, but I'm still very grateful. And at £2, that is not bad considering when it was new, it was £6.99. So, yeah, a lovely copy of Moon. I will endeavour to look for a first edition of this, of course, in a paperback. But we're okay. We're good. We're fine. We're thankful. And yes. And Survivor by James Herbert, and that is an aeroplane that's shooting out underneath the eye socket, should I say. A tale of death and of evil which transcends death, and an evil, and of an evil. I'll start that again. A tale of death and of an evil which transcends death. And it was 75p when it came out, this one. Ooh, small writing. Let's see. First published in Great Britain by New English Library in 1976 by James Herbert of 1976. A New English Open Market edition April 1977. And this New English Library paperback edition is from July of 1977. So that's 47 years old is this paperback. And to be honest, I don't think it's too untidy to say it's 47 years old. I think it looks beautiful. And I am thrillybots. Absolute thrillybots. And the Moon, I'll read the blurb. The nightmare begins before you sleep. He had fled from the terrors of his past, finding refuge in the quietness of the island, and for a time he lived in peace. Oh, don't we all want to live in peace? Until the sightings began, visions of horror seeping into his mind like poisonous tendrils, violent acts that were hideously macabre, the thoughts becoming intense. He witnessed the grotesque acts of another thing, a thing that glorified in murder and mutilation, a monster that soon became aware of the observer within his own mind. its own mind, and relished contact. A creature that would eventually come out to the island to seek him out. Remember with fear. Building to a horrific climax, it's James Herbert's best book yet, but do not read it alone, especially on a moonlit night. Ooh, very well done. And this I have been meaning to buy myself for a very, very long time. I have lacked, shall we say, the funds, because this was a bit spendy. It has come from a dealer within the United Kingdom. I shall tell you who when I find the slip of paper. Yes, it is Abe Books, and I ordered it on the 18th of August, and they have delivered it to me on the 22nd, which was wonderful of them. And this edition that I have in my hand is from 1977. And as I said, it was very spendy. They came in their thousands, crazed with bloodlust, searching for victims. Normally they'd have whiskers, but not today. It was a hot, humid day in London. In a basement flat, a young boy was involved in strange experiments. There was a sudden power failure. Within a few short hours, the city will become a horrifying cauldron of fear and carnage. The police, the army, the scientists, no one seems able to stop their cats. 75p when this came out. I paid a heck of a lot more, but I'll tell you for why that I went on a bit of a spurge of buying books, and on why this one was a bit of a treat. Why all my books are a bit of a treat, but this one was, like I say, it cost as much to buy this as it did to buy all of these. I spent £25 on James Herbert books and another £25 on a paperback that was 75p when it came out. Yeah, I know, it's gone up in price. And that's just the paperback. The hardback was 50 quid. And I was like, I don't think I have got enough kidneys left to stay. I can't. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous. Anyway, I am doing the 31 Days of Horror this October for Halloween. And I am beyond thrilled. I mean, look, it's in mint condition. I bet no wonder it was 25. But that's what you get. You see? And these, as they're getting older, become rarer, and they're only going to go up in price. So, to be honest, £25, it was an investment. It was an investment piece, and I'm really glad I bought it. I really am. I love what's not to love about pulp horror and pulp horror fiction from the 1970s and the 1980s. It was a golden era. You actually had proper artists that were doing beautiful artwork for the books. I mean, they're just stunning. And I've often said the book cover is as important as the story that's on the inside, and the two go hand in hand. And the 1970s and the 1980s were a golden era of beautiful artwork and beautiful stories. And where are the new artists and writers? Come on, come on, come out wherever you are. We need you. The British public need you. We need thrilling, scary stories. We need writers like James, and we need writers like Nick Sharman back and Sean Hudson. We still have King. We still have Stephen King. And please stay around, Mr. King, because I'll be devastated when anything happens to you. We do have up and coming authors. Alan Aspinall, check out his Fading Light series of Lucy. Yeah, you must check out his work. But we need more people like you, Alan, coming out and writing fantastic fiction. Somewhere for our minds to escape to. That's what we need. And that is what was so special about the 1970s and the 1980s. Absolutely glorious, glorious time for pulp fiction, horror. Yes, the books that are written of their time, I get that, I understand that, but they are still have their own exquisite beauty. But yes, that is one of the reasons why I've been purchasing these books, is for the 31 Days of Horror. Now, I do have some exciting news for you, and I just need to go into my YouTube account. Yeah, I do. We are at 518 subscribers and 454 recorded watched hours and 109,000 public short views. So we're doing all right, aren't we, kids? Yeah. And thank you everyone who has subscribed and continues to give a thumbs up to the fairy and continues to comment upon all the books that I have been slowly but surely collecting for the 31 Days of Horror. And has supported me all year long, you absolute darlings, and I love you for it. And please keep going, and please keep giving a thumbs up, because the more interaction I have with you guys, the more thumbs up you give, and the more likes that I get, and the more subscribers that I receive, I will continue to bring to your viewing pleasure. Don't kick me at the bum. For your viewing pleasure, more James Herbert, more Sean Hudson, more King, more Nick Sharman. Yes, more Sean Hudson. Oh yes, more Ray Bradbury. Classic disaster novels of every kind, pandemics, flu, viruses galore. If there is a way for the human body to die, I have probably read it. If I haven't read it, I'll be reading it soon. I love a classic thriller, whether it be an ecological disaster, a nuclear disaster, a virological disaster, an airplane disaster, a kitty cat disaster, a serial killer that's on your ass. Yes. Like I said, if I haven't read it yet, believe me, it's on my radar. I am still purchasing, I'm still enjoying buying classic literature. I might even find some spiders creepy crawling somewhere. And that's unless you eat them first. Monty and spiders. Oh, that boy. He has some strange eating habits, does he not? Anyway, I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy a lot. Oh, yes. Aren't they glorious? Beautiful, glorious, classic literature. And we will be doing these for the 31 Days of Horror which is coming up in October. Don't miss it. We are going to have so much fun. Thank you, my darlings, and I shall see you later. Bye bye.